Coming up on Sports Weekly, we'll take you out to the I Am Gifted Youth Football Camp with Alexander Mattison of San Bernardino High School. And it is camp season. We'll also take you out to Rev for Jaelan Phillips, another local NFL guy. We've also got some big high school football news. We'll take a look at the Mountain Valley League a little bit and the All-CIF. Baseball and softball teams are out. Cajon baseball well represented. And on the softball diamond, the CIF Southern Section champions, Arroyo Valley. All that and more coming up on this edition of Sports Weekly on IEMG, and it starts right now. All right, here we go on Sports Weekly on IEMG. I'm your host, Pep Fernandez. We appreciate you tuning in, and we've got a lot of good stuff in this episode. We're going to start off with some local football, but in our following segments, we'll talk some high school baseball, high school softball, even some boys volleyball as well. And of course, we always talk football. In this segment, we want to go out to a couple of our local youth football camps. We got local NFL guys who always come back home to give back to their communities, and nobody better than Alexander Mattison from San Bernardino High School. Once again, hosting his I Am Gifted Youth Football Camp. It was at San Bernardino High School. And Alex always finding ways and always finding time to be back in his hometown of San Bernardino to help coach up and really just give some good positive advice to our local kids out there. And a lot of them are football players, boys and girls. So let's take you out to San Bernardino High School, Cardinal City, for the sights and sounds and a little bit of music remix at the I Am Gifted Youth Football Camp.
Yeah, back home in San Bernardino. Same dirt, same dream, same people. Alexander out the gate. Now he moving like a big time leader. San Bernardino High. He ain't here for a photo op. Hey, he there with the cones and the water stop. Showing kids how to plant that foot. How to rise when the pressure comes. Yeah. Foundation on his chest, I see. Giving back to the community. Not just talk when the cameras roll. He stay solid, he stay full of soul. Ay, in the hallways, in the bleachers too. Young ones watching what a man can do. He make a lane for the ones who doubt, then he run through and he pull them out. He said you got something in you. Don't let nobody miss you. One voice turn to a whole crew. When the hometown lifts you. I am gifted. Say it loud. I am gifted. Bring the whole block out. Everybody gotta give. Everybody gotta give. I am gifted. And he showed us how.
All right, that was Alexander Mattison out there at Cardinal City at his camp. We also had a chance to talk to him about being a father. He's got 2 little kids now, so being a father obviously changes your perspective on the world. So we just had Father's Day. We'll talk about being a father, talk about being a coach. Is he going to coach up his own kids one day, and why he continues to do his I Am Gifted Youth Football Camp in San Bernardino. Here's Alexander Mattison.
Yeah, definitely. I know it's hard not to get like too involved and too coached, because like I see myself going down this route that I don't want to go down, where I'm coaching my son's team and coaching my daughter up, and coaching her team. And you know, when I retire, I want to just be the dad cheering. But I'm already seeing it. I'm already feeling it. They want to do workouts with me. My daughter, she's like, "Daddy, can we do a workout?" So it's about to get real where I'm gonna have my kids out here at my own camp. So that's gonna be surreal for me. Coming from San Bernardino, this is just like I'm living the dream. So being able to come back, pour into these kids, and for them to be receptive of it as well, it's amazing to see that we're coaching them up. This is probably one of the most well-rounded group of kids that we've had over the years, as far as taking coaching, being excited about getting the coaching, and really paying attention and soaking it all in. Yeah, man, I'm coming home. I'm here. I'm home. It would look a little different when I was here. They got the nice field with the turf and the track. But I'm proud to be a part of basically that group that was able to crawl so that they can run. It feels good when I can come back and I see Cardinal City thriving and shining, and to come back and host it right here at home feels great. I think God called me to have a bigger purpose than whatever it is the stereotypical athlete might be doing. Just out there playing ball on the field, living out my dream. Yeah, that's a part of it. That's a part of, what I grinded for, but I believe I have a higher calling to that, and that's to pour back into my community, to use my platform for good, to spread the love and positivity, to spread the mental health awareness. So that's why I do this, man, just so I can come back and just let everyone know you're born with a gift, whether it's on the field, whether it's in a surgery room, whether it's in a kitchen as a chef, whatever it might be, you have a gift. Find that gift within and use it to shed light in the world. And if we can all continue to do that, we can be light in somebody's dark time and bring them out of that darkness and continue to make this world a bigger, better, brighter place.
All right, from San Bernardino High School to Redlands East Valley, and that's where we find that guy, Jaelan Phillips, the former Rev star back home, hosting his youth football camp. Now, Jaelan and Alex were actually teammates last season with the Miami Dolphins, but this past offseason, Jaelan signing a new big contract with the Carolina Panthers. So we had a chance to ask him about signing with Carolina, and also, like Alex, recently became a father. So congratulations to Jaelan. And we talked about the camp, being a dad, and life in the NFL. Here is Jaelan Phillips.
Oh man, it's just so important for me, brother. It's it's a tradition now at this point, man. Fourth annual Jaelan Phillips football camp, man, and it's just so important for me to give back to the community, man. Just get the kids out here, get a little competitive, nature, breeding confidence in them, and just encouraging them to work hard. And it's just nostalgic, man. This is where I came from, man. I'm gonna keep doing it for as long as I can. Man, I had some good guidance when I was 14, man, from my coaches, my parents, and everything. And so, if anything, I would just instill in the kids the same things that, were instilled in me. It's hard work, humility, have your faith in God, have good grades, trust your coaches, be a good person. And ultimately, I didn't start really experiencing the resiliency part until kind of later on in my life. But a lot of kids, even that age, start to get injured or whatever the case is. So that's the one thing I'll really say is just keep working hard, and no matter what happens, just keep your head up and keep fighting.
Now you're a dad now, right?
Yes, indeed.
So does your outlook on life seem a little bit different now that you're responsible for another human being out there having a kid?
Yeah, a little bit, man. But I've always been getting after it. I'm gonna still get after it, man. So it's just a blessing at the end of the day. It's definitely showed me, about being present and just where my priorities are at. But man, I've always been motivated, and I'm still motivated. So.
Mm-hmm. Finally, Jaelan, man, new team, man, Carolina.
Yeah.
That was a playoff team last year. So
I know.
You excited to join those guys?
I'm super excited. Yeah, it's gonna be great, man. We've already, built some camaraderie, and being around the guys, working out with them. I'm excited to see what happens. We definitely got a good squad, and it's a really great place for me to be.
And where do you see yourself fitting in? I mean, the DN, outside linebacker, or maybe a little bit of everything?
Yeah, I play edge. That kind of entails both. Some 4-down stuff, some 3-down stuff. So I just do whatever they need me to do.
Good stuff, Jaelan. When we come back here on Sports Weekly, more local football when we come back here on Sports Weekly on IEMG.